Good afternoon guys, or good evening. So I'm now making a video after 2 days of break because price was not doing anything and we didn't trade it, right? Before FOMC or on FOMC and after FOMC. So today is Friday, so it is all about hunting levels in NQ and preferred buyers area in both NQ and ES, right? So basically preferred buyers area, above buyers, below sellers could be active, but considering yesterday's up move, I don't know how far it's going to go down considering Friday. Now buyers will have a responsibility on their side to hold it above preferred buyers area. Break below and hold equal to we will become neutral for the day trading purposes. Holding it above, we will try to favor buyers, especially above Globex high area. Okay, so in a way, if it breaks below Globex low or preferred buyers area, will become neutral. Till then we will have a loss. Okay, that's the story for today. So that's the preferred buyers area, right, which is 60 to 67, and 37 to 31 is a preferred buyers area in NQ, right? So right of the open, even before open, NQ was actually here. NQ was right at 137 at open, right? So we know that preferred buyers area above favor buyers up to that point, right? Above starting preferred buyers area and above buyers, below sellers, right? So we are not going to think about shorts here, right? We will think about longs, right? Then you can see price open right at 65 and NQ open at 37, right? So or 32 or so. So in Discord we discuss is of opening trade would be 137 to 157. That is all I can think at that point in time. Before open in Discord I said 137 to 157 or 137 to 125 in NQ. ES I said 66 to 69 or 66 to 63. That is all I said. Right at the before open. And then price went from 66 right of the open, 66, 69. I said 70, 72 area is yesterday's closing area. Most likely chances are it will retest that area right of the open. Why? Because it's considering yesterday's strong up move. If price is opening up here, most likely it will at least touch here. So we have we have one guy who only does 2 points trade, right? So for him 66 to 69, that's the one trade, but he didn't take it. He was busy with something else. But anyway, so then it was an open drive. Okay, so there was a trade here, and then there was a trade here also. The problem is in a smaller time frame like 1 minute, still you can't spot it because it was open drive. So you have to zoom down to lowest time frame, like 30-second chart, 20-second chart or something like that, in order to grab the trade once you know it's an open drive, because open drive doesn't pull back a lot. So so that is what I said, it's an open drive, right? You do not want to see a lot more than 2 to 3 point pullback in ES. I said it right here, and then ES pullback, which is this. No more. I said you do not want to see ES going below 73. It came back to where? 74.50, and then bounce. I said if it makes a new high, open drive is valid, price is going higher. So I took the long at right here at 81 or 80 area, and then 89 was my target. Friday I do only one trade, pretty easy. NQ I took a long at 200 something, 203, and 245 was my target, like predetermined target. 89 in ES and 245 in NQ, since it was open drive. I was not expecting price to pull back. So price hit this area, I was out, my trading was done. Most of us were done trading at that point. Now I didn't realize there was a 10 o'clock news. Somebody typed it earlier, but I forgot at that time. But here, when price hit here, when I took the exit, I said don't be greedy. If you are profitable, don't do any more trading. I know it is going to close at the tail end. That is what I said. It's an open drive, valid open drive. Chances are it may go higher and close higher at the tail end, at the end. But there are two issues I said, so hold on, let me pull it out from Discord. See here, it says based on everything open drive, see 9:55, right, which is right after my exit. See that I typed it. Based on everything open drive, price action, technically price can go to moon and close at the tail end. See, exactly the way I said it. However, there are two issues. See, I said momentum could not reach plus 600 despite this up move. See here, momentum was not reaching up higher. Second, today is Friday. In order to keep these two issues at the bay, you do not want to see any pullback more than 4 points in ES till early noon, right? So since price already moved, I increased the 2 to 3 point pullback to 4 point. I said no more than 4 point pullback. If it does, right, then this issue still persists. Price may go down all the way to low, and then you can see it here. From here, 10 o'clock news, right, 89 straight to 80 with the, so it was news related move, right, but I don't care. As I already said in Discord, whether it's a news or something else, regardless of it is, you do not want to see pullback more than 4 points, right, which is, this is more than 4 point here. Now technically price can go all the way to the low or even lower just because of this. However, buyers are still there above this area, right, so you can't short it unless it goes below it, so but here you can't do anything, so anyway we are not trading, but now you can see after that flush down. So when price was here, I said it will go to 41, that's the seller's target. If price choose to break down below this 41 is the target for sellers, so now I know you guys will ask for a proof, so hold on, let me pull it out that also. $11.20, which is right around here when price was here, right, it's already broke down here and it was ping-ponging here, so it can go back in or flush down, right. If it flush down, I said if it go back in, it will go here. If it flush down, it will go here. See that? If breakdown happens, then 41 for now. See that? So 41 touched here, the target is achieved. Then you can see instant bounce, right? Obviously this area is broken resistance, support turned into resistance, so came down again. Here it just flushed out all these buyers, right, they at their stop here, stop them out. Second test, failed breakdown of this low. NQ has a divergence here, right, so see NQ didn't make a new low, ES made a new low, reverse, 41 was anyway the target. See, this is the proof that 41 was the target and this was a trap for sellers, right, tail end shorting, it's bad idea on Friday. So reversed, pull back all the way down here, again it trapped the sellers, went higher, that's how you have to view it. Look at NQ, look at ES, NQ, see that, right to this top, see, while ES, look at this, way below top, divergence, definitely divergence. So but anyway, so and then price reached higher and closed in back into this preferred sellers area, right. So who is in control? Based on this, buyers still have a control, see, these are all manipulative moves, ideally after looking at this, price should not have gone down, okay, but because of failed open drive, that is what I said, if open drive fails, price can just go back lower, so because of the failed open drive, right at this point I knew it may go down, so that's why it went down, just because of the failed open drive, and then slowly see that here, breakdown, and now at this point, balance was broken out, so days anyway was screwed right here it got more screwed, but this is the only trade we took it long, no shorts, we didn't traded it, and that's pretty much it, for today. And now there is another thing also going on, literally, so if you look at it, there's a literally people are just manipulative game, it's nothing else. So if you remember this day, April 12th, I shared this tweet, and I this chart in the tweet, and I said 41.55, 62, 41, 46, 35. These are the levels they are playing on that day, on FOMC day, So, and you can see it, there is a rotation from those areas back and forth, right? Look at yesterday what happened. This is yesterday, right? Look at the same line, I kept it, and you can see it, same line. See that? 35, 46, 41, 46, 55. See that? And then went above 62. Correct? Today it opened at 62, above 66 actually, right? All the business it did here. Then it came down. Once it came down below this 55, see, it held it as a 55 as a 62 as a resistance, right? Back to 55, bounce, 62 resistance, back again, acted 55 as a resistance here, back to here, first time, which is 46, right here, no response, price sliced through it, went to 41, here no response, right, sliced through it, came down to 41 again, held it, this time went up, held 46 as a support, again went higher, again tried to defend 55, break down, here acted as a resistance, came down to 46 again, bounced back up, this time I sliced through it, 62, here held it as a support, went higher. See that? Pretty much same exact level. People are just playing the game, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? But if you look at it, they are making higher lows every day, right? See, 1, 2, third day, low here, low here, low here. So lows are moving higher, and highs, this high, this high, this high. So I would say higher highs are also moving higher, lows are also moving higher. So overall, buyers are there, sellers are reactionary only. Okay, and that be all for today.